let's see what's going on. Boom, boom, boom. All right, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We are here for another live. All right, today we're going to be here for an hour. We got a lot of stuff to cover. I got one of my guys that's going to join me today. Let me bring my special guest on. Let me text him right now. Let me bring my very special guest on because y'all, ooh, he's already in the building. My man's already in the building, y'all. He's already in the building. He's already in the building. I got a real special guest for y'all today. Uh, the one, the only Haitian CEO in the building.
I appreciate the dope introduction, bro. How you feeling today?
I'm great, bro. I'm successful. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm successful too. I'm
Let's
blessed.
go, bro. We finna be successful together.
100%, man. How you feeling today?
Man, every day is the best day of my life, bro. We're gonna keep it that way.
Excellent. What we giving the people today, man?
Well, so the credit summit is around the corner. The credit summit is right around the corner. All right, we're literally like 5 days out, right? We're 5 days out.
Mm-hmm.
In Atlanta. In Atlanta. Yeah, and I know there's a lot of people that's been saying, Daraine, I can't come in person, so we launched the virtual tickets, right? And also for your followers as well, letting them know that you're going to be on the stage and the link. So if your followers right now that want to come in, whether they want to come in person or come virtually, do you have your link in your bio for them to get their tickets?
Yes, I have the link in my bio. They can go to my bio right now to purchase tickets to see me live in Atlanta to teach my passion on how to get all their businesses funded.
So we're gonna work on that, guys. So if you're a part of Herman Tribe, Herman Community, definitely go to the link in his bio. We do have in-person tickets, right? But if you are not able to join us in person, which we want you to be there in person, because like you gotta be in the room. Like somebody drop, get in the room. You gotta be in the room. And some of the things that we're gonna do is when we're breaking down not only the repair part of it, but the funding part, what we're doing that's different from everybody else is when people come in, we're printing out their consumer report as a part of the check-in process.
Wow.
So yeah, nobody's ever done this.
Checking their credit on the spot.
Yeah, so they're pulling the reports, and we're gonna have a section where we're breaking down the consumer report, and from that section, when we're breaking down the consumer report, they're able to ask questions. So let's say they have a bankruptcy, a charge off, a student loan, whatever negative item is on there. So someone will be like, Daraine, I got a question, or Herman, I got a question. I'm looking at these collections on my credit right now. How do I delete this collection? And in real time, they're getting real strategy. Nobody has ever done this.
Wow, that's dope. At the check-in, that's dope.
Yeah. So at the check-in,
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So
we're talking. If they got a late payment, they got a charge off, they got a repossession, they got an inquiry, they got child support. It doesn't matter. You're getting on the spot information. So bring your paper and pen, as we're gonna.
They don't even gotta bring that, because I'm gonna have books for them. I'm gonna have pens for them. I'm gonna have highlighters. All they gotta do is show up, bro.
Wow, I love it, man. So this week, I can't wait.
Yeah, so it's going to be a different experience. It's going to be a totally different experience. And that's why I'm stressing the fact that, like, we make the time for the things and people that we want. So it's important if you guys want to get to the next level. It's important if you guys want to break the ceiling of where you are right now. If you guys want to transcend to the next level, it is so important. It is so important that you guys put yourselves in a position where you can win. And for you being in a position for you to win, that comes through knowing what is on your consumer report. That involves knowing what to do. That involves learning how to delete negative or derogatory items from your credit. That involves you becoming the best, because fixing your credit, that's one part. Fixing your credit is only one part of it. It's only the first step. That's a part of it. The next part comes in what Herman specializes in. So for people that don't know who you are, bro, what do you do? What do you specialize in? And why? Like, why are you on the stage of the most impactful credit summit in the whole nation? Tell the people why.
Well, D, I think first of all, I appreciate it. Number one, for putting me on your amazing platform and your stage. It's all about the steps to the games and to the future that everybody's trying to get, right? Everybody's trying to get to some type of financial future. And everyone on this live right now is investing their time by coming on this live to learn some gems. We're going to get into that. But this weekend is going to be such an epic weekend of networking because at the Credit Summit, you're going to learn how to repair your credit, right? Because, D, we could lose everything tomorrow, right?
I ain't worried about it.
We ain't worried about it, right?
I ain't worried about it if I do, because I know how to get it back.
Right? But we know how to get it back because all we got to do, fix our credit, go to these lenders, which I'm going to teach you the strategies, the steps, the structure on how to ensure that your business is structured properly so you can maximize how much funding you can get. Right? So when I put on Instagram, hey, 150, 200, 250,000 in funding, people are like, Cap, it's not true. Of course you don't think it's true because you don't have the information to ensure to put yourself in the position. Remember, you can go to 2, 3, 4 banks and get $25,000 each, and you just raise yourself $100,000 in funding, 0% interest. And if you have a business plan, it is only a matter of time before you flip that 100 into 200 and you right back to where you started. But having the information is power. That's why you have to be in the room. Listen, the last time you did this in March or April. The VIP night, so much money was made because the networking in the room that happened before the event even started was super important. So what I'm going to be teaching is how to structure your business to get as much money as possible. Because people are like, Herman, I got a 700 credit score. I'm getting denied. Well, what does your credit profile look like? How is your business structured? What are you putting on the business application to ensure that you get the funding? That's what we're going to talk about.
Ooh, and I need some secret sauce that only the VIPs are gonna get on the VIP night. So I need you to curate. I need you to curate a VIP package different from Credit Summit. For those that's coming for VIP, I want you to curate something different for them, so the VIPs know, yo, only us got this thing.
Got this information.
Yeah. I want a VIP package. I want a VIP package for my VIPs, Herman.
Light work. I got you, bro.
All right.
Put you in position for the win. I got you. You know what I'm doing? I'm going to show them how to. So I'm going to get them their business credit cards, right? If you come to the VIP night, I'm going to show you how to liquidate the credit cards for free.
Wait, what?
No fees, no nothing.
Wait. Hold up. Wait. Hold up.
Step by step.
Hold up. What?
What?
Huh?
I promise you, the VIPs in Atlanta this Friday night, I'm going to show you how to liquidate personal and business credit cards, no fees. This Friday night in Atlanta. I'm going to show you how to do it. Don't DM me.
Did y'all hear what? Did y'all hear? We got it on record. Did y'all hear what this man says? He's going to teach the VIPs how to liquidate credit cards with no fees.
With no fees.
My God.
Personal or business credit cards, but I want you to liquidate your business credit cards so when you max them out, it doesn't show up on your personal credit profile. But this is going to be crucial, especially to my entrepreneurs out here. 0% interest credit cards, right? You get 10, 15, 20,000. Now you can liquidate the card. The money is in your business checking account and you can go invest in yourself. And because I taught you how to liquidate the credit cards, if you have points or cash back, you also are going to get those. Those points are cash back rewards. So VIPs, I got you. I'm going to go step by step. I'm going to show you how to do it this weekend. I got you.
All right. So guys, I keep telling y'all. So the link is in Herman's bio. The link is in my bio. You can drop the word summit in the chat. You can drop we have different options. We want you to be there in person. The in-person part, nothing will beat the in-person part. I'm giving it to you plain. I'm not hiding nothing. I'm a straight shooter. Nothing beats being in the room. The people that's going to be in there and what you can accomplish, being VIP, being in the room. If you can't make it, it's also cool, but you're not getting the same experience. I'm telling you, it's not the same experience, right? So we have virtual tickets. There are 50 virtual tickets left. It got launched yesterday. 50 slots are gone. For the overnight, 50 virtual tickets was gone. So there's only 50 virtual tickets left. So for those of you that can't make it, get the virtual tickets. That word summit, it's I think you missed the letter, and if you missed the letter, the automation is not going to come to you. So for virtual, for virtual, you have an opportunity to be there, but it's not the same experience as VIP. Now, for those of you that want to be there in person and you want to see Herman, have Herman sign his books, and can you make that presentation in a guide for me?
Yes,
the funding guide to liquidating a credit card with no fees. Make that
no fees.
make it a VIP thing. That's only for the VIPs. Yeah.
Only for the VIPs.
So they can take it and go do something tangible with it. And another thing I want to speak about too, Herman, there's a lot of people teaching people how to get money, and they get these 100, 200,000 lines of credit, but then they don't know what to do with it. And then they go spend it on liabilities. They go spend it on liabilities, right? And now they're left now with paying back this bag. So that's something that we also need to talk about. Herman, people want to know your skincare regimen. What's going on here?
It's the Haitian DNA. I don't know
what's going on here. What's going on here, Herman?
You get a lot of water. That is hilarious.
Somebody want to know your skin regimen. What's going on here, guys?
I'm staying blessed, staying happy, drinking a lot of water.
Sac passé.
Not moving. Too bad I on phone.
And it's so important that we move away from thinking that the usage of a credit card is only for groceries and toiletries and gas. We need to move away, and we need to be informed about the informed use of credit. How do we use credit to become financially free? How do we use credit to separate ourselves from where we were? Because where you are right now is just where you are. It doesn't mean that's where you're going to be. Your current situation does not define your reality. You define your reality. So if you want to sit and play victim and say, oh, everything bad happens to me, I always got bad credit, nothing good ever happens to me, that's what you're speaking into your life. Right? That's what you're speaking into your life. Correct. The movement of the clock does not define the newness of life. It's through a renewal of your mind that you speak new life into yourself. What things are you speaking into your life? And these are the things you're coming to the Credit Summit to learn. Deletions is one part of it. I'm going to teach you guys how to delete everything from your credit. But then what? What does a great profile looks like? And how do we take that profile to the bank? Herman, if I want to get 3 approvals from 1 inquiry, where do I need to go to get that? These are the type of questions I need you guys to be asking. I got a profile right now that is 750. It's built out, 100% payment history. I got 9 accounts. Average age is 4 years. Known derogatories, 4 inquiries or 3 inquiries in the last 3 months. Where can I go now with this profile? And then when I get funding, what can I do? Can I go into real estate? Can I start tax deeds? Can I start storage? What am I going to use these funds for? That's going to be an asset and not a liability. So I know I said a lot just now, but I want your take on it, because this is not just another summit to become motivated. It's not.
Yeah, we're going to give you tangible steps. And what I love about what you just said is something that a lot of entrepreneurs and influencers have done. We've given some information, not all. So here's the 3 most important things we're going to get. How do I repair my credit? How do I fix it? And understanding those laws so that you can fix your friends and family. Because I always say audit your circle. What's the point if you're in position? Imagine if you was in position, your business partner, your wife is in position, and each of you are able to get funding. And now, let's get this apartment building. Let's buy a hotel. Let's all get a fleet of Turo cars. That's the first thing. Knowing how to fix your credit. Number two, we're going to show you how to get the capital. I tell people all the time, getting the funding is easy. The reason why you think it's hard is because you don't know how to. So we're going to show you how to get the capital. And the part three of the trifecta is, where do I put this money? What do I invest in? Number one, yourself.
Myself.
Because the return yourself. The return on investment is crazy.
Is infinite. The return on me, the ROI on me is infinite.
Yes, like it's crazy how much you'll get back. So the first thing I want you to invest is in yourself. But what other businesses, what other platforms, what else could I do with this $25, $30, $50, $100,000 that you got me, Herman? Or what can we do with it? So those are the three things you're going to learn over the next 3 days to put yourself in position, and you have to be in the room. So I want you guys to position yourself to be in the room in Atlanta this week, and I look forward to seeing everybody.
It's going to be a dope event, man. It's going to be an amazing event. And one of the things, too, that I'll be sharing is, what have I been investing in with my money? I'm gonna break that down. I'm gonna let people know. Like, you might be able to get a gem from that. You know what I'm saying? Like, about a month ago, I got a check for $56,000, and let me ask them right now, guys, what would you do with $56,000 right now? If you had a check, if a check showed up in the mail for $56,000. What would you do with a check for $56,000? I need somebody to talk to me. What would you
Drop
do?
That in the chat.
Yeah, I want to see. I want to know where your mindset is at. What would you do with a $56,000 check? I just got one about a month ago, and I made a move with it. What would you do? Invest is too broad. Don't say invest. Invest is too broad. Give me specifics. What would you do with it? Reinvest. But
and
what does that mean? What does that mean?
Tell me exactly what you would do with it.
All right.
Because we want to know
invest in land.
So we can talk about it.
Yeah. Somebody said create a business. Okay. Somebody said okay. Put it in a business account. Why? Invest in property in the Midwest. Open up a 24-hour donut shop. Okay. Non-emergency medical transportation. This is what I'm talking about. Buy Bitcoin, okay?
Buy land, mentorship.
Purchase cargo van, Forex and binary, okay? Buy multifamily, okay? This is what I'm talking. This is what I'm talking about.
Storage facilities, yes. Invest in Turo, yes.
This is what I'm talking.
Cash is trash.
Yes, man.
Cash is trash. Credit is trash unless you turn it into cash flow. That's the most important thing. You got to turn it into cash flow. It means nothing if it's not doing anything, right? Because we call it currency for a reason. The moment money stop moving, you spend it or you pay taxes on it. So we got to keep the money moving. If we give you cash, if you get $50,000 in cash or $50,000 in credit, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And you guys are putting in the chat. I'd love to see it. Buying things that invest, that make money. I love it. Buy land. Invest in starting your own film. Exactly. Put in an IUL policy. Apartment building. Somebody said do Herman's VIP Day. I love it. Invest in crypto.
But that's also an investment.
That's an investment.
That's also an investment.
So epoxy form. There we go. So we got people who have plans. I love it.
Correct.
We got people who got plans on the call. There we go. Buy an island. There you go. Think big. Listen, Halaxi, I don't want to kill your name. I want you to think big. I want you to think big. I want you to think crazy. My friend says that we're going to buy the 76ers one day. It sounds crazy to other people, but why not? Why can't we buy a basketball team? I want us to have really big dreams because we think too small all the time. So we're going to buy an island. We're going to start an epoxy business. We're going to get VIP day. We're going to invest in crypto, right? These are what you're going to do with investment, cash flow. We're going to replace the 40 hours a week.
Herman, one of the biggest things is people aim too low and hit because they're scared of aiming too high. If you aim at the moon and you miss, you land among the stars. The problem with a lot of people is y'all are aiming too low and you are hidden. Like, How big would you dream if failure was not an option?
Not an option. If you weren't scared.
If you weren't scared to fail, how big would you really dream? Come on now, somebody talk to me.
Heavy.
How big?
That's heavy. Heavy.
How big would you dream?
Listen, even if you fail, right? You didn't die. You're just gonna start over.
But a failure is not a failure. A failure is actually lessons learned. This is why rich people will always be rich, because they know everything that don't work through failure. The only thing left is what works. Why are we so scared?
So fail as fast as possible.
Come on, somebody talk to me. Why are we so scared? Your greatest investment is yourself. The return on investment on you is limitless. It is infinite. The only person that can stop your success is you. So if we have the ability to speak life into ourselves, why would we want to be so negative and be around negative people? Why would we want to do that? We need to change our environment. Because once we change the environment to an environment conducive to our growth, the stuff that's on the inside, the dreams, the businesses, the songs, the creativity, everything that's inside will start to flourish. If you take Tiger Woods, the greatest golfer in the world, or Venus and Serena Williams, and you take them out of tennis, you take Tiger Woods out of golf, and you go put one in football, and then you go put the other one in the WNBA, they're gonna be washed up. They're gonna be so washed up because it's not their genius. That's not the environment for their genius. We gotta comprehend our environment. Is the environment conducive to our growth? Is the environment conducive to our genius? Why do you want to sit around and wait for negative Nancy and negative Tom to come and tell you the things that you cannot do? Why are you so scared of becoming uncomfortable?
Ooh, becoming uncomfortable. That's a good one. Because when we're comfortable, bro, you just coasting. As long as the cable bills, the gas bill is paid, the mortgage is paid. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's fear of failure. As long as we're comfortable, we're not jumping out that plane. You got the parachute, because the parachute is the information we're gonna give you Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You gotta execute it. Listen, even the people that show up this weekend, they still are not there yet because they have to execute on the information that we gave them.
Absolutely.
Monday morning, they gotta, okay, all right, here's my credit report. They told me exactly what to do. I gotta do it. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna set up my LLC EIN properly to make sure when my credit is done, I'm gonna hit the ground running with getting funded. But in the meantime, I'm gonna start a relationship with these lenders, because when you start a relationship with the lenders and you start making deposits in the bank, when it's time for you to get funding, they're gonna give you 20 to 25% more money. So let me start this right now while I'm doing it. There are steps you are going to take on Monday morning to make it happen. Are you gonna execute, or is the fancy book that you're getting and writing notes in it, is it going to be smarter than you are? Are you going to execute on that information?
If you were able to have a conversation with your 20-year-old self, what would you tell yourself? Somebody just dropped that in the chat. What would you tell the 20-year-old Herman?
What would you tell this? Obviously, this is going to be, I feel like you setting up the question. Obviously, I would have fixed my credit a lot sooner. You know what I would have done in my younger age, because this is what I'm teaching in high schools and colleges right now, to start building up their credit profile a lot sooner. I had a VIP, bro. He came on Wednesday, right? Shout out to my guy Amal. He's 23 years old, so it's crazy to me that he had the $10,000 for the VIP day, right, bro? He started working on his credit when he was 18 years old. So when he was 18 years old, he started putting positive trade lines on his credit profile. So that by the time he was 21, 2 years later, he had sexy credit, 750 credit score. He had like 3 or 4 credit cards on his credit report. They were like $5,000-$6,000. So then he saw a couple of my YouTube videos and raised himself $150,000 in funding. right? So right now he has a car detail shop in Brooklyn, New York. Right? He's 23 years old and he has a multi-million-dollar business, him and his business partners. So he started early with the information. Because I have 20, 30, 40-year-olds don't know how to read their credit report. So I was like, they don't know this because it wasn't taught to them early enough. So it's one of my passions to teach to young people. You guys see me sometimes doing tours. I was just at a teen summit last weekend in Chicago talking to 16, 17-year-olds about credit, and people thought I was crazy. It's like, you can't make more money off these kids. Who cares? They need this information so when they're 18 and they're able to sign their first credit card and they have the education on not to ruin their credit, by the time they're 21, they're able to leverage that credit to make multi-millions of dollars, and it's not crazy. Absolutely. Because $100,000 can leverage a $1 million property. Right, and that's not hard to get 100,000.
So how I would go about this question is, I would tell myself, like, remember guys, I'm 13 years old to the country of the United States. I lived in Jamaica for 20 years. I am only 13 years old in this country. I've only been here for 13 years. All right. So if I was to go back to my 20-year-old self that just came off the plane, that just landed in America, I would have said, dude, you need to learn this quick. And you need to learn this thing fast. You need to learn this thing quick. You need to be on the go. You need to learn this stuff, because the faster you learn, the more time I get to enjoy my what's the word I'm looking? My harvest. Right? So the earlier I start planting these seeds, the earlier I reap my harvest, the longer I get to spend with time with the people that I love, getting new experiences, building new businesses, making an impact in more lives. So I would tell my 20-year-old self that start now, fail and fail fast, so you know everything that don't work. So the only thing that's left is all the stuff that do work. And then now when you get it right, you use that and you run it till the wheels fall off. Start multiple businesses, impact so many people, change so many lives.
In my business, bro, right? What is this? Today is almost the end of September. It's September 24th, right? So my CEO, Demara, shout out to her. I tell her this all the time. Whatever money we're making right now is because of the seeds that we planted 90 days ago. So whatever I'm making in September is for what we did in June, right? So right now we are planning already for Black Friday. So what we are going to make Black Friday weekend was contingent of what we was doing in July. What we're going to make in December is contingent. So whatever's going, so right now, this is why D is doing this conference right now, because we are planting seeds for 2024. Will you be part of the harvest or will you not be? So not we're in the fourth quarter of this year, where we're getting ready. We're getting ready for spring. That's what we're doing right now. We're preparing for spring 2024. Are you ready for the harvest? Because we're gonna give you all the information. We expect you to execute it. Will you be doing it? Comment the word virtual so you can get the virtual tickets, or go to the link in our bios and we'll see you in Atlanta.
We have the link.
Sauce that we're gonna give you. I see people in the comments. They're like, "Yo, I've been on your YouTube page and you guys give away so much information. Have you executed on the information? Have you actually? You only pay for our time. The information you go down our Instagram, you go on our YouTube, it's all over there. We give you the information. What have you done with the information that you have given? Listen, man, give us some of your time. We're gonna see you in Atlanta this weekend. I look forward to seeing everyone.
It's gonna be an amazing weekend. It's gonna be so impactful. And one of the biggest things with this, and what makes it so different, is bring your family. You can bring, it's a family event. I want the kids there. I want you there. I want grandma there. I want uncle there. I want auntie there, because we need to change the conversations in our homes. We need to normalize credit conversations in the home. We need to normalize financial literacy conversations in the home. We need to normalize becoming wealthy in our homes. It shouldn't be, Herman said, yo,
D. No one should come alone. No one should come alone. Everybody should bring a date. It's a great date weekend. Yep. Good idea, bro.
And the crazy thing is, Herman, I don't want someone to say, yo, I came to the summit And what I know now, I'm going to be teaching my family. Well, that's one part. But if you are being told ahead of time that it's a family event, make preparations to bring the whole family so we're all up on game. But it's okay if only one witness from the family can come out. That's still okay because at least we had a witness. And you are going to become a witness of something great. You're going to take what you are learning, bring it back home, and you're going to educate the family. There is nothing more dangerous than an educated consumer. An educated consumer is one of the most dangerous persons in the marketplace. These 500, tell me, Herman, when you see these and you pass through these 500 credit score zip codes where you see the check cash in place, you see the payday loan, you see the pawn shops, you see 10 different fast food restaurants on every block. You know 500 credit score zip codes when you see them. Nobody needs to have a flag up there. We know them.
That's crazy.
Think about it.
I've never heard of that.
Herman, think about it. Think about it. Think about it, Herman. Check cash in place. Why do you have check cash in place? Because the people don't know how to get out of check systems.
Right.
They don't got no bank accounts.
They don't have financial.
They're in check systems. So now they got to go to these check cash in places. The homes are run down because they can't even get a HELOC to renovate their homes, to increase the property value, to clean the neighborhood. It's bro, I am telling you.
It all starts with credit. Are you listening? It all starts with credit. All of it.
I get so upset, Herman, when I go through, because now I see things differently. I can just look at a neighborhood and guess the average credit score of these neighborhoods. All right, think about 700 and 800 credit score neighborhoods. Let's talk about our Jewish neighborhoods, our Caucasian neighborhoods. You're not seeing fast food restaurants in them. You're not seeing payday loans. You're not seeing crooked car dealerships. You're not seeing pawn shops. I know because I've been in these communities. I know what I'm talking about. I have driven through these communities. It's not there.
It's not there.
I want you to think about it when you're going through Philly, Herman. And when you start driving, I promise you, you're going to see the credit score for these zip codes start jumping out at you. Because now you can't unlearn what I just told you. You will not unlearn this, Herman.
I'm looking at it. Yeah. Like if I want like a 4 chicken wings and fried rice, I live in the suburbs. I gotta go back to the city.
You know where to go, and then you look in the area, and then you look around. Look around, Herman.
No McDonald's around me.
Look.
You're right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No check cashing places around me.
Hold on. Somebody just purchased a virtual ticket. Hold on, Herman.
Let's get it.
Daraine Robinson. Shout out to Daraine Robinson getting a virtual ticket. Let's go.
We will see you this weekend. I'm excited.
We gotta get these companies out of our neighborhoods. People talk about, oh, I'm in the hood. The hood is the hood because you let it be the hood. You are the person that's responsible for your community being that way. Because if you come and you learn what we're telling you and you bring this back to your block and you start educating the kids, you start educating the adults on what we need to do as a community, we can change. We can change the credit score of these zip codes. And when we change them, Herman, and the property value goes up, what's going to happen? More wealth. Because what? Our people have more access to lines of credit. So what we're going to find is we're going to have more bank accounts. So what? We're going to have more banks coming in. Community banks, credit unions, regional banks. Correct. And then what's going to come out? No check cash in place. No pawn shops. No buy here, pay here. None of that. They're going to leave because there's no market for them anymore.
There's no money there. There's no money in that hood anymore.
So now we literally just turned a 500 credit score zip code into a 700, 800 zip code. So now the property that's been in your family for 4 generations, guess what? Grandma's house that was on the low end valued at 100,000, we fixed up the neighborhood. We fixed up the neighborhood. So the $100,000 property now becomes 250 or 300. Now we got 100, 200,000 of equity in there. We go open up a HELOC, a home equity line of credit. We go now do some renovations. We go buy our neighbor's home. We renovate that. We go buy the next neighbor's home. We renovate that. We literally just bought back the block. We don't need gentrification. We can gentrify ourselves.
Our neighborhood, our blocks.
I think I'm going too hard and we're not even at the summit yet, Herman.
We're going to put those assets free so our children are not paying taxes on the assets and the appreciation. But we'll talk about that on VIP.
But this is what we talk about, the power of a family trust. This is where we talk about when you die, you're going to pay estate tax. How do we not pay estate tax? Well, we need to get grandma's home inside the trust. Yeah. Oh my God. Y'all ain't ready for this, man.
Now we're going down the rabbit hole. This is why your family members, this is why your business partner, this is why you can't come alone, because we're going to have high-level conversations, right? So we got to get the trust. We got to get life insurance policies. We got to get a little bit of term. We got to get some whole policies. We got to get the IULs, right? Because we are going to pass down these assets and pass generational wealth down and ensure that our kids get this money without half of it being taken by Uncle Sam. We're going to be giving you this information. Are you ready to get this information? This high-level information we need to bring it to you guys.
How do we pass on wealth tax-free?
Free.
The biggest expense, the second biggest expense you will pay in life is taxes. Number 2 is taxes. That's the second biggest bill you will ever pay in your entire life, because 60 cents off of every dollar goes towards taxes. And I know some of you are going to say, well, Daraine, that's not true. I'm only in the 35% bracket. No, you're not. That's what they want you to believe, but no, you're not. But let me see somebody put in the chat, prove it. I'm telling you right now, right, that you're going to pay up to 60%, up to 70%, or 70 cents on every dollar. But your accountant or somebody is going to tell you that that's not true. He's talking rubbish. You're in the 35% tax bracket or 28. Okay, let me see some of y'all prove it in the chat. And then we're going to see who's telling lies here.
We're going to talk now. We're going to talk now.
Let's see if I can back up the things I can say. Or am I just talking nonsense everywhere? I might have some tax professionals in here too. And they're going to be like, no, that is not true. Okay, let's go. I don't see enough prove it. We got 104 people on this live. We got another 45 over here with YouTube, Facebook. Let me see y'all prove it. Prove it.
Prove it.
I'm going to break down the whole game to you, how we've been distracted. Hello, Credit Baby, Funding Baby. I see you in the back. What's up, Funding Baby? All right, I see the prove it coming in.
60%. You
all right.
This game, bro.
All right. We pay what? 35%. If you're single, you're paying close. If you're single, you're paying about 40% if you're single, right? And if you're married with dependents, it's around 30 to 35%. All right, bet. That's off the rip. They take that out. You don't even have to do nothing. You don't even have to do nothing. They take that away.
They take it for you. Yeah,
okay.
Take it for you. Don't worry
but then we go to the supermarket or Whole Foods or ShopRite and we buy food. But then again, we pay taxes on the food. We need clothes. We pay taxes on the clothes. We buy gas. We pay taxes on the gas.
Taxes on the
gas. Well, hold on.
Taxes.
We buy a ticket to go somewhere, a flight. We're paying taxes. We buy a car. We're paying sales tax. We buy a home. We're paying property tax. You die. You're paying estate tax.
Estate tax.
So hold on.
You're taxed on money that was already taxed.
So hold on, Herman. The money that was already taxed, I'm paying tax on what's left.
To spend it. To spend
to
it.
spend
That's
it.
crazy. I got taxed to earn it, and then I have to pay taxes
to spend it. For every dollar you make, for every dollar, 70 cents go back out in taxes. You can bring your CPA here. You can, oh, Daraine, that's a light. Okay, so you're telling me after we get that one tax of 35 or 40%, depending on where you fall, we're not going to pay no more taxes? I wish a CPA would. I wish one would. And you're going to hear them. Because it's online, they're going to take my video and they're going to say, oh, Daraine saying you're paying 60% on taxes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because after they take 35%, everything else is taxable. You are not exempt from that.
Yeah, every dollar you spend after that.
Every 70 cents.
Right. And some of y'all don't even have the LLC
but
to
Herman,
help compensate the taxes to even write them off. Y'all don't even have that set up properly. You're paying these taxes, guys.
What is left after they take so much in taxes? What am I going to save? What am I going to invest? What's left? What is left? And that's just the second biggest expense. Oh, all right. I see over, bro. I wish you could see YouTube. Yep, tax. This ain't no joke. This is not a joke. I'm not just here making the stuff up. Tax preparer here, and you're telling the truth. All right, let me get my tax people in here. Tag all of them. Because you might think, oh, I'm only paying 35% in taxes. No, you're not. You're paying anywhere from 60 to 70% on every dollar you earn in taxes.
And we didn't talk about inflation.
We didn't talk about inflation.
We didn't talk about inflation. Your dollar is worth less and it's being taxed more, and you don't have anything to invest to bring back more cash flow into you. This is why we said at the beginning of the call, cash and credit is not king. Cash flow is king. What are you investing in to counter the high taxes, to counter the inflation? What are you guys put in position? So we're trying to give you that information. You have to go to the link in our bios to purchase it. If you can't make it to Atlanta, comment the word virtual or text the word virtual to 917-993-5238, because we want you guys to get this information. It's crucial, and we want you to tell your team. We want you to audit your circle. We want you to tell your friends and family, because when 2 or 3 of y'all have this information, you guys turn into a powerhouse. And once you get this information, you will lose some friends.
You will.
Talk about that for 2 seconds. You're going to lose some friends.
You will.
Because everybody can't go with you.
Not everybody you start with.
You giving those guys your money? What? You're going to Atlanta to do what? You're going to lose some friends. It's okay.
The naysayers, they're going to come in.
My circle is very small now, and I'm okay with you.
Not everybody you start with, you're going to finish with. And people don't understand and comprehend when it's time to let some people go. Let them go. They're not contributing to your growth. Let them go. They're not contributing to your life. Let them go. They're not contributing to your self-development. Let them go. They're not talking about making money and money moves. Let them go. They're not talking about how to transfer wealth tax-free. Let them go. Let them go. Herman, I saw somebody in the chat said, if you're going to break down formation of an LLC.
100%.
Okay.
I have to break down a formation of the LLC for you, because if I don't, you can't maximize how much funding you get.
Okay.
Because some people, we put up a shiny business credit card. Hold on. You know, I gotta show receipts, right? The success has receipts. I can't show you how to get all these credit cards. I can't show you how to do that if your business isn't structured properly. So once your business...
Wait, let me see that again, bro. My man got a whole Bible.
Oh yeah, bro.
My man said, "Yo, a wallet doesn't work. Wallet don't work for you no more, huh?"
Business credit person can't. If your business credit guru can't do this, get a new guru, right? So I gotta listen. I do this in real life, right? I gotta show you how to liquidate these credit cards to to buy assets. All right, we got to do that because they think we playing. Because right now, listen, the scammers are being exposed. The scammers are being exposed, bro. We have the receipts. You and I have the receipts. We have the mentees. We have the proof. We have the receipts to put people in position for the win. And that's what we want. We want to make sure you guys have that information so you guys can duplicate it. Because my mentees are proof that this works. If my mentee can't do this, what am I? It's easy for me to do this. But I want you guys to be able to do the same thing. I want you to copy and paste.
Yes, so there's two things, Herman. One person said, that's why I don't have any friends, because they are not on my mental level of getting this money right. And this is why conferences, summits, and gatherings like these are so important. Remember, I spoke about a good soil. We've been taught so much about being a good seed. Nobody spoke about being a good soil. What does a good soil have to do with me being a good seed? Because if your seed is planted among the rocks, it will not grow. If it's planted among the thorns, it's going to get choked out. If it's planted in the sand, it's going to get washed away. There's nothing to hold the roots. We must talk about equally what being a good soil is, as well as being a good seed. A good seed must be planted in fertile soil. It must be conducive to your growth. This is why we are putting on the Credit Summit. This is why you must be here. The importance of seed, but a seed is not as important as the soil, because without the soil, the seed cannot grow. The future cannot come forward. You cannot be the best version of you.
You can't be the best version of you. Because the seed has to be in good soil, it has to be in a good environment, it has to get the right water, it has to get the right sun. So even if we give you guys this information, what environment are you bringing the information back to? Are you bringing back the information to the people who are like, all right, bro, what did you learn? Teach us so we can do it together. What can we help you with? Or are you bringing back to the environment? How'd your little conference go? What environment are you bringing it back to? Because they're going to choke you. They're going to choke it out of you. You got to be on good soil. You got to be in good environment. You got to be around people who's going to water you. I'll see you guys this weekend in Atlanta. I can't wait. I want to be around these positive people.
We plant the seed in the soil, but then there's nobody to water it. Because we pour so much into people, and people take, and then we have nobody pouring back into us. You cannot pour from an empty cup. There's nothing in there. I have to get recharged. Herman gotta get recharged. You gotta get recharged. Hello, funding baby. Dude, I love when kids are involved, bro. I'm telling you, it's one of my biggest things. I love that. Yo, let's see funding baby.
Getting the information early is crucial, bro.
Because if I had gotten this information earlier, I would have been finished a long time ago. I would have been living my best life for the rest of my life ago. But you know what? We can't change the past. And where I am now does not define my reality. So when I start to make choices now to push the needle towards the future I want to create, this is how we get ahead.
It's how we get ahead.
It's a few minutes to the hour. I know you got stuff to do with funding, baby. I know you got to get out of here, bro. I got to go study as well. Guys, before we go, it's important. It's important. Somebody drop in the chat, good seed for me. I want somebody to drop in the soil, in the chat. I'm saying drop in the soil right now. I'm outside, bro. I'm outside. Drop in the chat right now. A good seed. A good seed will not grow without good soil. And a good soil won't let a good seed grow if it doesn't get watered. There's three parts to making this work. The seed is what is inside of you. You see, the seed is inside of you. The environment are the people you're around. The water is the mentors, the courses, the self-development, the transformation that you are going through. All three parts are vitally important for you to flourish. You see, a man can count the amount of seeds inside of an orange, but only God can count the amount of orange trees that's inside of a seed.
A seed, yeah.
So I'm gonna let that one sit with a lot of y'all. It might have went over somebody's head. What's on the inside, you need to bring it out on the outside. For an apple tree to bear apples, it must be an apple tree. So for any tree to bear a fruit, it must be of that nature. Apple trees will bear apples. Orange trees will bear orange. You cannot have a peach seed and put it in a teaspoon of dirt and think it's going to grow.
Right.
It must be planted in something bigger than itself.
For it to grow, absolutely.
Don't just think your transformation that you're going through right now, why life is hard, why you got bad credit, why you don't know funding, why your business isn't working, why people keep stabbing you in the back. That's just a transition. You are planted, you are going through your metamorphosis. And when you take root and when you shoot, remember, trees and grass start in the same place, but they don't finish in the same place.
No, they don't.
They
That's
don't.
heavy, bro.
They don't. You need to be planted in the right environment. And this is why you need to be at the Credit Summit. It will be the best experience you will ever have. You are learning how to repair, rebuild, restore your credit. You are learning how to go get funding. You are learning how to structure your report. You are learning how to read your credit reports. You are going to become the credit hero for your family. You must be there. To get the tickets, the link is in Herman's bio. Herman got the link in his bio. All you got to do is go there, right? If you're not able to make it in person, which I highly recommend, everybody get there in person. But for some reason, if you're not able to get there in person, guess what? All you got to do is text the word virtual. Drop the word virtual in the chat if you're on Instagram. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all you got to do is look at the screen and text me the word virtual. Text the word virtual to 917-993-5238. Text the word virtual to 917-993-5238. That's it. Become a part of something bigger than yourself. Because you know what, Herman? I didn't come from a rich family, but best believe a rich family coming from me. Best believe that. So before we go, this is what I want y'all to say. I did not come from a rich family, and that's fine. But a rich family is coming from me. Yes. Funding Baby is going to have options.
Options. And that's the goal, bro. Options.
Options.
Yes. Options.
We're not just taking what's left over anymore, or what people deemed we are qualified for. We are gods. We are kings. We are queens. We were made in the image and likeness of a creator. So if our creator is a God, doesn't that make me a God? I am a God over my assignment. You are a king. You are a queen. Do not let anyone treat you any different. Own your own truth so no one can ever use your truth against you.
Awesome, bro.
Thanks. So, Herman, you got anything before you go?
Listen, man, the information we gave you tonight, this is not a pep rally to make you feel good. We want you to take the information so you can bear fruit from it. We will see you in Atlanta this weekend. I love everyone on this call. Thank you so much. Positive vibes and positive energy. We want you guys to execute all week. I'll talk to you soon, bro.
All right, bro. See you later. Sakpase. All right, my guy. See you later.
See you later.
All right, my brother. So, guys, I'm telling you, The future starts with you. You have the ability to change your own future. All right. So I'm about to get off right now. I got some studying to do. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, you can get your tickets. You can get your tickets. You can get your tickets. Let me see something real quick. See, somebody wanted to come on the live. All right, let me see if I can take 3 people real quick before I go. I'm about to head out of here right now. All right, let's see who is on. Who came on just now? You're on the live, brother. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
Talk to me, brother. What's going on?
What's up, brother? What date is the summit?
The summit is the 29th, the 30th, and October 1st. 3 days. It's next weekend.
Okay, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep, Friday's a VIP night. Y'all do not want to miss that VIP night, man.
Okay, all right. What time is it?
The VIP night starts from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m.
All right, and then Saturday?
Saturday starts from 9 registration. Registration starts at 8. And then we conference starts at 9. And we're gonna go from 9 to 5. 9 to 5.
Okay, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Correct.
All right. And
I'm sorry, I didn't get that last question. Could you say again?
And on Sunday is the same schedule as Saturday?
Yeah, Sunday is the same thing, 9 to 5. Yeah.
All right, cool. And like, what happens if we can't make it on time?
Nothing. If you're late, you'll have your seat, you'll have everything. It's there, just whenever you can make it.
Okay, and like, is there any way that you could catch it virtual, or is it?
Yes, we do have virtual tickets. Like, it's right there on the bottom of the screen. To text the word virtual to 917-993-5238. Or if you type the word virtual in the chat right now, it will bring it up.
Okay, like a link to join the online class, right?
Correct.
Correct. Okay. And it's gonna be on that same time you just gave me.
Correct. It will.
Like through Zoom or something, or?
Yeah, through Zoom.
Okay. All right. Perfect. And then you guys are gonna teach us how to set up the LLC properly and all the sauce.
Correct. Herman will be going through that. Yes.
All right, man. Thank you so much, Ken.
Yeah, you're absolutely welcome, bro. Those were great questions.
Yes, sir. Bless you, man. Blessings to you.
Most definitely. What's going on, King?
Hey, King, how you doing?
I am great, bro. Successful. I hope you're successful too.
I'm almost getting there. I'm getting there. Quick question. So I got a 650 credit score. My debt load is under 5,000. I have 4 late payments on my FICO report. The letters for actually the credit agencies, do you mail them to the agencies or?
So this is when we're talking about late payments, there's 2 different type of late payment letters. I just recently made 4 more new late payment letters. The language is different. Not all late payment letters go to the consumer reporting agencies, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. There's letters directly to creditors. There's letters to CRAs. So you have to, the language is what makes it work. A lot of people don't comprehend the difference in the language. And this is what we're going to be breaking down and giving at the credit summit. So the late payment bundle that I think I have about 6 to 8 different type of late payment letters, with the last 4 being my most newest and most effective late payment letters. Those are bulletproof letters. There is no going around those letters. So I'm gonna be breaking down that and all the other stuff around late payments on open accounts, closed accounts. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to delete late payment from closed accounts, all of that great stuff. So I'm a little bit over time now, King. So I'm gonna have to go. I have a studying session to do, and then I gotta go on with my community at 8. For everybody that joined the university, we go on live in 54 minutes. All right.
All right. Thank you for your
time.
Yeah,
No problem at all, bro. So for everybody on here that's in the university, I'm gonna see you guys in 54 minutes. Everybody else, you know what to do. drop the word summit or text the word summit. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238. Text the word summit to 917-993-5238. If you are going to get virtual tickets, text the word virtual to Cashino. I see your request, but I'm about to get off of here, bro. I'm going to see you on the call. It's in your email. The link is in your email. Check your email. The link is in your email. I'm about to get off of here now, big bro. I'm gonna have to get some stuff ready. So I'll see you in 53 minutes. Check your emails. The emails has the link to the Facebook group. The Facebook group. The Facebook group has the link. And once you're a part of it, you're gonna get the text message as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to see y'all. You know what to do. The virtual tickets are available. Text the word virtual to 917-993-5238. Text the word virtual to 917-993-5238. That's the word virtual. Text the word virtual to that. And then, yeah, I'm going to see you guys later. So, from your favorite island boy, we're going to get it done. All right. Yeah, I'll go check it out, bro. I'll make sure that the team gets everything done for the live so you can be on there. I'm going to get in touch with them right now. So I'll see you later. All right. Peace. Guys, the links are in my bio. Go to my Instagram. Go to my Instagram. All the links from my website, the ebooks, the tickets, everything is on my Instagram. Go to my Instagram, Daraine Delevante. Daraine Delevante. All of it is there. And I'm going to check, Cashino, I'm going to check with the team and make sure that everything is good so you're in the Facebook group. So I'm going to go check that out right now, okay? I'm going to go check that out right now for you. But guys, remember, my Instagram has everything in there. My Instagram has all the links. Go to the link in my bio, Daraine Delevante. All right? And I'll see you guys soon.